Hey guys, Nelson here with Average Home Theater. I am about to head out from work to the movie theater to watch the new Ghostbusters. I'm meeting producer Nick over there, and after the movie, we're gonna do a little parking lot review, spoiler free, of course. And yeah, so stick around and watch the review. What I want to get out of this movie is, I'm not looking for it to be as good as part one. Hopefully it's at least as good as part two, maybe even a little bit better. But, what I really want to see is a good passing of the torch type of story with a coming of age story. So if they can pull that off, then I think this movie is going to be a success. So hopefully in about 2.5, 3 hours, I'll be in a good mood and we'll be doing a good review. So stick around and we'll catch you on the other side. Hey guys, it's Nelson with Average Home Theater. I have a special guest with me today.
Producer Nick.
Producer Nick here. And we just watch Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah, so what'd you think?
I kind of loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was way more, it was more epic than I thought it would be. It was, 2.5 hours?
Well, I think it was like 2 hours and like 5 minutes, but still, it was more of a slow burn,
right?
Than, what I guess what everybody expected, because, everything is so fast now.
Yeah, it was a lot, deeper than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
it wasn't just a straight up nostalgia kick. It was,
they had plenty of.
It was deep. Yeah, there was plenty of that.
I think I lost my train of thought. You said slow burn. What were we saying? Slow burn.
It was epic.
Oh, epic.
It was epic. It was more of a.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
God, there was more exposition than I thought was going to be in it. And I think it's because of, I guess they're figuring the movie's 37 years old, right? Or something like that, the original one. So I guess maybe they're figuring a lot of young people haven't seen the originals. So they had to get into that,
lots of background.
Right, lots of background, kind of showing how things, are done, just showing it in like now, not flashbacks or whatever. So and they did a really good job of making it believable that would happen.
Yeah, it kind of felt like the original movie. It felt like an original,
right? Like
it could have been done in the 80s but updated to today's technology. It was a good movie.
And the little girl was great as a Spangler. Like she looked like him. She made facial expressions like him. She obviously practiced.
Yeah.
Watched the movies and tried to emulate him a lot.
All of the cast I thought was great. Paul Rudd was kind of perfect. Yeah.
He was hilarious.
He was really, really well cast. The acting was great.
I guess maybe the mom, it was a little, she's blonde. So I thought that was kind of interesting, that she looked absolutely nothing like Egon.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe they wanted you to think that she looks like her mom instead of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was, to me, that was the only cast member that kind of looked, out of place.
You're right, though. They did a good job with the look of the daughter, the granddaughter, the little girl.
Yep, and she played it well.
Yeah.
She was believable as like a little genius.
Yeah.
Like a little young Sheldon.
Yeah. Didn't have a lot of friends, awkward towards the beginning, till she kind of came out of her shell a little bit. She met the one little kid. And,
Yep, that she made friends with.
Yeah.
The coming of age story, which I said before, is what I was hoping for. Because look, I didn't want to see a repeat of 1 and 2. Like 1 and 2 are, kind of the same movie type thing. And I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see something new, and I thought they did a really good job with it, with it being the kids, and
at the same time as using the old, I don't want to say too much for the people that are going to go watch it, but like they used the old stuff in a new way, maybe.
Right.
The sound was awesome. The sound effects,
Yes.
the score, the soundtrack, everything audio was great.
It's a lot of the original music.
Yeah, they used the original music,
movies.
some original, like the ghost sound effects at the beginning. The ooh, I thought that kind of brings you back and gets you into it.
And if you have a theater near you that has, you know, the enhanced sound or like a Dolby Cinema or something like that, go watch it that way, or even IMAX, because the movie looks and sounds fantastic. It was really good.
Yeah.
There, you know, it's not perfect. There were a couple of things that I was like, well, you know, could have done without that, or could have done without this, which, you know, maybe we'll talk about like a more in-depth spoiler review on it later.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to give our quick little thoughts while we were fresh out of the theater and it was fresh in our minds. And
yeah, there were a couple of things where I was like, why did they do that, or how did they do that, or how did that get there? But for the most part, I thought it was pretty great.
And it pulls the heartstrings big time.
Well, there were several moments in the movie where I looked over at Nelson, and it was either this or this.
No,
there was some onion chopping. I'll admit there was some onion chopping.
Yeah, it was.
They tugged a little bit of the heartstrings, like you said, but it was well done. It wasn't cheap. It didn't feel cheap, and it wasn't forced, and it wasn't nostalgia for the sake of nostalgia. I thought it was very well done.
Right. And it feels like a sequel. It doesn't feel like a remake.
Right.
It feels like a sequel.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And I like it. It just took place 30-something years later.
Yeah. It's okay for the kids. A couple of
cuss words here and there, but it's
too
actually
bad.
not bad. No.
Couple of jump scares. Couple of times where you weren't expecting it, and kind of jump a little bit in the seat. But I think all right for the kids. I'm gonna take my 11-year-old to see it. He's gonna love it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's not as scary as like the first one. The first one probably is a little scarier with some of the ghosts that are in there.
Yeah. The ghosts themselves were scarier, but this one had a little bit more of a gotcha, some gotcha moments in it. But I loved it. Actually, liked it more than it was a better movie than I thought it was going to be. I liked it, and I knew I was going to like it no matter what, but it was better. And I keep going back to it was epic. It was like a complete movie. There was it was a whole story, and I love that. That's my favorite part of it. That's what I wasn't expecting. I was expecting.
And doesn't it piss you off that they could have just done this in 2016 instead of that crap that they did?
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't bother watching that.
Oh,
I didn't want to help them make money proving their point. What?
What? Huh? So, well, anyway, I think that'll about wrap it up for a little quick review.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, go see it. It was great.
Yeah, go watch it. Absolutely. And with that, we're going to wrap it up. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.